Welcome, everybody, to the Golden Gate Battleground Sage Spectacular before the cards come out. What is it called? Proxy? Well, it's approximately 50 seconds. You'll be watching some of our Sage players. We have Taylor Morrow with me. I'm Blake Meyer. What are you expecting to see out of these two players, Taylor?
I'm expecting to see two gentlemen who look very similar, both with glasses, one with a beard, one without a beard. And we're going to see basically the mid-rangey of mid-rangiest heroes known to man. We'll see who they ban. This is a Conquest format, so you get 3 heroes, show your 3 heroes, ban 1 hero, and then you play best 2 out of 3.
And so you have to win with both of your heroes. But if you
win.
lose with both of your heroes, you're toast.
What we call in the business toast.
Toast. We'll see who's toast and who's regular bread after these messages.
Here's a message for you. Get ready to shake up the arena with the new Golden Gate Battleground Season 3 Seismic Surge token, coming to a local game store near you.
Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are banning
Big smiles. Big smiles from Devon. Haven't seen him before. Huge smile. Levi wearing a LeVar Burton shirt, which will help him read the cards, hopefully. Reading Rainbow.
First thing I noticed. So we're banning heroes. Levi bans Briar, Pleiades from Devon for Levi's side. So Levi's left with Uzuri and Riptide. It's going to be Uzuri versus
regular Bravo or Flavo. Yeah.
Flavo. So
don't pay any attention to that.
Fix that graphic and post there.
Are you surprised Levi picked Uzuri, or is there some Uzuri gas we don't know about?
Good to know. Good question. For those of you who don't know, but Levi is a local of mine. We played against each other tonight, even as we're recording this. And he believes in the deck. There is some, we did get a graphene. There's some switcheroos and that sort of thing. So can be pretty tricky, especially with the new Go Again card here. So
that was hero power to filter all, probably put a powerful attack in Arsenal so we can use their hero power later. But that was do nothing on turn 0 into I'm going to dagger you from Levi.
And bam, here we go. First look at the new Uzuri card. If a dagger has hit, it gets Go Again, which it did hit. And
that's called strike through.
Thank you. Great job. Flavo is marked. So we're hoping he does have a
knife through. Just kidding.
Knife through. Chest puff in hand, so he can Uzuri swap here and get the 7 damage in. Or it has Go Again.
For people that are not familiar with Uzuri, what is Uzuri swap?
Oh, great. Uzuri has an attack reaction. Put a stealth card face down on the bottom of your deck. If you do, you can switch in basically a 2-costed attack.
From hand. Yes.
From hand.
So it's kind of like a surprise. Maybe it's I don't have enough to spend on 2, but it doesn't matter because my hero power is kind of like pitching, but a different way. It helps you pitch stack even. I'm not sure if this will be going to fatigue because there's a lot of dominate in both these decks. But there is a Uzuri swap here. What is it?
Chest puff.
Chest puff.
Comes in for 7.
The biggest one you can do is Uzuri now, right? 7 damage.
I believe so, yeah. No hit effect, just straight damage. But Devon gets to keep all of his cards, which is strange for a Bravo. So he must have a very big attack. He's going to add the hero power here. He's got to flip up a crush card.
Nice.
And plays that with dominate.
+2 as well.
Yeah.
This is the fault line, right?
Correct. Very good job. 9, as we like to say at Armory, Dominace.
Is that the Mexican roots of California going all the way to NorCal, or is that Italian?
I think we say it in Italian. I think Bravo is could be Italian. Bravo, Damanace, you know?
Okay.
Maybe I'm getting canceled now for
No.
doing a voice. Who knows? Pretty good. Fault line, I don't know if really is gonna help. It looks like Levi has a pretty good hand. He has a Orb Weaver Spinneret, so he can get the graphene for more trickery. He has a Double Trouble and a Sneak Attack. So plenty of tricks up the sleeve. It looks like he's going to block with the Isolate, which has Dominate, which feels like kind of the best card. But he is a Uzuri lover. I know he picked Uzuri first in the hero draft. That was his round one, pick one.
He's like, I gotta show these new helmet block for one. Let's do it. That's taking 8, so we're going to be tied after a couple swings from each player.
Devon is a very nice person. He plays at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I've played against him many a time.
Is he starting to look more like Levi, too?
Oh, yeah.
If he had a beard, is he the Levi of less, or not lesser NorCal, but less or more South NorCal?
I don't know. I don't know him that well. I believe his shirt says LeVar Burton in Italian, though. So.
Okay, so this is a 6 damage attack that gets the buff from the graphene. What is that one called again? This one got banned.
Spinneret. The Orb Weaver Spinneret.
Orb Weaver Spinneret gives +3 to your next stealth attack, so that's going to be used on this to have this stealth attack go to 6. Half of his life total.
Wow, great math there, Blake. Plenty of armor though to still block. So we'll see. I don't think this is pushing anything here, but the tricky thing about Flavo here is if you have a 4-costed attack, you just in Arsenal, you can just pretty easily rattle off another dominated attack here with 2 cards left over. So he can give 2 cards here, feel pretty safe, especially because the amount of disruption is pretty low. He's given 2 cards. One of them blocks for 4. Clash of Heads, I think.
That is one of the strongest reasons you would play a Guardian in this format is there's a lot of block 4s that are yellow, which are very much stronger than the other red ones. The other red ones are even like, sure, I'll clash with you as a Guardian. It seems like that's kind of, you got to figure out a way to get around those 4 blocks if you're going to be successful in Sage.
Yeah. And using old stealthy stockies there, as I like to call them, to give go again is pretty nice.
You can break this and give a stealth attack go again.
That's correct. Thumbing danger digits. He's going for it. Spider's Bite. Gonzo. Attack action cards will now block for 1 less.
And it bumps this to 8.
Yeah, I think it's Double Trouble. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Get 2 cards banished. We got a Crash and Bash or something. There's a lot of Mastery Pack Guardian. If you were like, oh, I don't really want to pay attention to this, I think you have to now for Sage. You need to learn all those cards immediately.
Man, is he going to swap here into the stealth? I mean, to sneak attack on the graphene here?
That would be I think Devon's asking about it right now. Is that a possibility? Is that what I have to worry about here? I do like the dagger after Flick just fell to the ground so they can remember it happened.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one got me. Come on, block with Blade Beckoner, you coward. I guess he can't hear me. Ooh, look at that fresh, ice cold water.
Levi had some, then Devon had some, and then Levi just went back for more water. I have not seen that much water being drank on stream in a long time.
Levi says one of his tells is as his opponent thinks, and he for sure has something to hide to help him mask his face, he drinks water every time.
Oh my God. Use all your equipment, Devon, please.
Oh, he's going for it.
He's
Oh, maybe not.
blocking with an aura as well.
On the edge of their seats. Do you think they're drinking out of the same water bottle or they're two separate water bottles?
Devon brought a water bottle from home and it's metallic,
okay.
so it is easy to, if you didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't. That's good. That's health. That's eco-friendly of himself. Yeah. I love that. No piercing here on this old little graphene chelicera.
This is so much block if Levi wasn't planning on switching in. And I think most of this thought process is, well, I'm not going to switch in now because I just got all that block from you. I'll put probably a stealth card in my arsenal. You don't want to put the thing you switch to in your arsenal.
Yeah.
This has go again or no go again?
No go again. He's not marked. He would have had to prey spotters on the last chain link to give it go again. So
that is kind of face up of I was going to swap this.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows if it was a swap or it could be a dagger pump, right? Ooh, and he doesn't have it.
We will know.
A Titan's Fist.
Very soon. Titan's Fist is going to be the full 4, though, because Macho Grande has a number higher than 2 in the top right.
That's Italian also, right?
Miche Grande. Yeah, let's just get canceled again. 4 damage hammers. Is it super strong in Sage, Taylor? Or is it like you're not going to go to fatigue very much in this?
I would not say really against Flavo because they're just going to dominate and kill you, right? So if he has a gas hand, this is a great time to just take 4, go to 8, and go freaking house. He does have looks like a reaction, scar tissue, sneak attack. All right, gives up the old Mark of the Black Widow there. So we'll see. We'll see what he comes up with. He does look like
there is a stealth card in Arsenal, and that's the one you can only block with 1 card on.
He also does have whatever it's called, pickup sticks. So he could get back that whatever it's called, Spider's Bite. I know the names of cards.
Whatever it's called. We also have a sneak attack. That could be a card where you don't really see that in CC ever, but it could be a huge card in Sage. That's probably why you're playing this format, is you can play some cards that you never really got to see that you wanted to from your limited days.
I think the move here is to graphene and use scar tissue. Yeah, that's the move.
He's doing it. He heard you from 2 days ago. Just kidding. We're doing 4. This live.
Coming in for 4. Oh,
if you're dead, you probably have a 4 damage. You have a 4 block. You probably have a. Do they play any defense reactions besides? I guess staunch response is not allowed here, or is it unmovable only?
You can play staunch and unmovable.
So if you're playing against a Flavo, are you expecting to have them to have both, neither, or? This is my first foray into Sage, so I'm learning as I go.
Yeah. Unsure what they're going to do. You know, this is kind of everybody's first foray also. Looks like scar tissue does hit the freaking combat chain, marking Flavo.
Which will turn Uzuri into one of 6 Arachne. No, this is the card I hate in Sage. Okay, the Chokeslam has been eating my freaking lunch every time I practice because most of Sage of how you're going to do damage is not only attacking but buffing attacks. And literally this card says if you were planning on buffing anything, our RKO, I was playing a pummel feat of strength or whatever it's called, where it buffs. And all of my cards were like attacks that are small that get buffed. And I had to block like 8 on this card, but he used a hero power. And it was just like Chokeslam, I feel like has to be one of the best cards in Sage if you can buff it on your own side and dominate it as Flavo.
Certainly very good in the correct matchup here. This has got to be pretty face up that this is a pummel. Too bad Levi does not have any sort of defensive capabilities to play around that.
But it could be a blue one, so just take it and go to 2. Who cares?
Block
blocking with
6.
2 cards.
Gets
although I
pummeled
will get that third card
immediately.
from you. Devon is
Immediately.
smiling. Devon is smiling bigger now.
Immediately.
Devon is smiling bigger now. Devon is like, you're screwed. Yeah, go ahead and put that card in there too.
Levi takes 6. Oh, he dropped his choke slam just so we remember that happened.
Yes, crushed. The pummel will do the crushing.
Do you think he announced his trigger or not?
That sucks for Levi. But is a pummel deck, you want to be playing pummel or you want to be attacking 5 times a turn? Like what is the best strategy in Sage these days?
I'm not sure. It's a pretty potent hit effect. You both, if it were to matter, you get the choke slam ability and you get the pummel effect. So that's a twofer.
All right, I'm going to swing a dagger for 1. But it has go again because you're marked. Right?
Yeah, correct. This is interesting.
And that next card could be, why don't they make Leave No Witness a rare now or something? That'd be cool.
I think this is actually kind of a good play by Levi because he knows Devon doesn't have an arsenal, so he's not getting dominated. He might have a guardian hand. He's also playing mind games, right? So even though he took that amount of damage, he can maybe chip, get a card from hand, kind of control the offense like how Assassin likes to do, so that then they can enact their game plan.
This GGB, what is it called? Playmat. Pretty cool to look at whenever you're waiting for your opponent to make a decision. That would be what I would try to bluff, is like, oh, look at these clouds. This is the marine layer.
Yeah. Now, as you notice, here we go. Levi's taking a sip of water here.
He has it. He
has some sort of maneuver. Interesting. He's putting it on the ground. Very safe of him.
Because Chokeslam only works on attack actions, not weapons. So you can still buff a dagger.
Correct.
Which puts Devon in a, do I want to block with this card or do I... Civic Steps was the other equipment just not shown by the time that they locked deck lists. Quick pass after that dagger. That's more important. Blocked a dagger, nothing happens, but now it's Flavo's turn. What can Flavo do?
Yeah, big decision here. Do you go off Arsenal? Do you IP yourself just to swing Hammer? Feel like you probably want to try to strip cards here, right?
I think you need to do over 6 damage to make Levi even do anything. And guess what? It's the other Chokeslam red in my deck. So back-to-back Chokeslam. There's 2 floating. What do I have in my hand? No cards, so it's not a pummeled ovary. But this one comes in for 8.
This is not a great blocking hand either by Levi. 3 2 blocks. And nothing to swap into. This Isolate is dying as we speak in his arsenal.
At least this doesn't have Dominate. I would just give the whole hand and be like, try again.
Right. I think that's the move for sure. Right. Still off Arsenal. Could get pummeled, I suppose, on this next hand, but
Devon is just laughing. You hate to see that if you're Levi. Devon, I'm doing my best. Quit. You just played 2 very strong attacks back to back. I guess that's mostly what Flavo is going to be doing. The play pattern is interesting, though, of what you're saying of I can only dominate if I get a card into my arsenal first.
And it has to have crush.
It's not going to happen 2 times in a row. Yeah. Unless there's some crazy, there's not any draw cards potential for Guardian, really.
This is an interesting decision. I suppose you have to have, there you go. Like you said, gives him the hand. Nothing to do here.
Levi
Shout out to... Go ahead.
Levi shaking his fist. I don't know on his opponent or at God, but it
probably
does
God.
Frustrate him to block all 4 and do nothing on his turn.
Yeah. Shout out to Table Judge Natalie. Very nice person. Ooh, that would be Dominace there.
So if I don't need to use my hero power to dominate, that would be strong. And that is written on a couple cards, and one of them is Macho Grande. So this is an 8 damage attack.
Really needs 4 block here, because a block of 3 kills you.
And Devon's already clapping, and that must be something off camera of. But Levi's got to look and see if he has a 4 block on anything, and he doesn't. Doesn't have a sigil because that doesn't exist. So Levi will go down. Uzuri loses to Flavo, which I don't know if it's expected. I don't know if it's not expected, but I think Flavo is one of the better decks, and Uzuri is one that I think has been maybe not as tested as much. So maybe that's what you were thinking. And I know playing Uzuri in real life, it was very hard to beat some Guardians back in the day. So
absolutely. We'll have to see what happens here in game 2. Unfortunate for Levi to just lose to the 4 cards on top of the deck there. Hopefully he can bring it back now. It's going to be Riptide versus somebody. I can't remember. Is it another Guardian? We'll find out. We'll find out. All right.
Lyath.
Oh, it is Lyath. That's crazy. Oh, boy. All right. All right. Welcome to game 2. Devon versus Levi. Lyath versus Riptide.
We're going to play Guardians until we win or die.
Only in the GGB, the Golden Gate Battleground, would you see such a matchup.
We can see another Titan's Fist. If you're caring about what bow we're using, it looks like Red Spine Manta, which makes sense instead of Red Liner because it's a little better. Which I guess I can look that up just because it's going to matter to me. Do you have Red Spine Mana just always in your head?
No. I find it very hilarious though how everybody is has to read all of the equipment, etc. It looks like Levi is going to be rocking with one of the new cloaked chests.
Oh no.
And I don't know.
It better not be Blood Rot because Lyath has an entire card to pay for Blood Rot every hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I would hope it's the inertia here. Okay, good game. Game 2. Here we go.
Red Spine Mana says tap this, put an arrow from your hand face up in your arsenal and go again.
Yeah.
The Quiver says you can trench 1 time a game.
Correct. I love how they have all read every single piece of equipment and have no clue what is happening.
You know, I think Sage will be like that for the first 2 months, and then it'll not solve, but I think there'll be some play patterns that get 100 times where you'll be like, these are just like combos I'm learning in a Street Fighter game.
Right. Falchion Wing for 6. Go again. Frailty on hit. Now, hit effects are pretty good here, I would say, against old Lyath because his cards don't block very well.
Yes, and Frailty will take out one of the first might tokens that you make, but you make a lot of might tokens. If you're Lyath, including using your hero power right now, you're going to pitch 2 to tap yourself, make a might token, and make your action cards block 1 more. So that'll cover up all of that. You do lose access to the legendary shield when you could only play commons and rares, but he has another shield that says, I think if you have less health than your opponent, it gets buffed to block.
Right.
So
interesting. This looks
like
an aggro Riptide list. Right?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with Red Spine Manta here.
Which it's kind of not like that sucks that you're playing against a guy with 5 cards, but it does feel like it'll be 4 cards mostly. But I think there's going to be a can Levi get over type thing going to this game the whole time. Nimbleism into what do we see here?
It's a reviled card. That's for sure. The one that
is intimidating. So it's the Scowl. So we're going to +3 and then we're going to +5. Then what else do we have? a
Bam.
mocking blow, which because Riptide is mutated, he has one health less, so mocking blow is turned on immediately.
I believe
They're
at this time in Riptide's life, it's from all of the mercury from the fish that he has eaten. Wow, gets a courage too? Incredible.
Yeah, let's play Lyath. Like, that seems like a good deck to bring to San Diego.
Boy. Okay, good. We're using another might token. Now I'm less confused about what happened.
So the mocking blow is going to have base 1, not affected by the hero power, but it's going to get all of the bonus. Then it's going to get all of the bonus from the 5 and all of the bonus from 3. So what number is that on that? Zoom in, everybody. 14?
Zoom eyeballs. 14, I think. We'll find
Holy-
out here.
Levi, not having a trap that makes this go back down to 3, that's the whole reason to play Riptide. The buzzsaw.
Pretty tough here. This is pretty tough. This is a lot of damage. Inertia trap, though, in Arsenal, pretty good. Block 3 with an arrow. We're going to go to reactions. We're going to play inertia trap. Trigger Riptide.
Your thing definitely has more than its base. So here's a token and here's a damage.
Oh, concealed object. Get wrecked. Inertia token.
We're going to add 1 more damage to 15.
Now we get to see what his cloaked equipment is, though.
Does it automatically happen or he flips whenever?
Yeah, it triggers when you're dealt damage.
I don't think Levi knew that either. He's looking. He's like, what? I thought it was whenever I want. What? Let me check. What? Are you sure? What? LeVar Burton says, read your cards. Devon is like, oh, yep, that's what happens. Levi's like, man, maybe I shouldn't be playing Ranger in this one. This was a really cool card, but I didn't read it all the way through.
Unfortunate. Now he has 2 inertias that are going to do nothing.
But the trap does a damage. So it's have you ever seen a chess piece do a damage before?
No, but I do think that bit of design space is super cool.
I think murky water can put the equipment into your hand and brick you forever. That was cool. I'm excited about that happening to me one day. How does he still have cards to do something with?
Because he only blocked 5 and he took 9.
Yeah, Levi, what were you doing? Bloodroot Pox lace with Bloodroot into red spine mana. The hell is that card? 2 buffs on a searing shot. So this is going to be about 8 damage. If it hits you, do 1 immediately and then do 2 next time if you don't want to pay for your disease.
I think this is 10 here. There we go.
You nailed it.
10 with the blood rot.
Is that a new card? No, that's like a Spitfire or something. So
I don't know, but we should talk to the producer about getting a bit more fidelity here on the camera to help us casters out. Speaking of that, buy these guys a coffee for putting this together.
Oh,
hopefully
so
there's something down below in the link, a GoFundMe or a Venmo where you can tip everybody.
I'm looking at. Okay, it's not Spitfire. I was like, that's got to be it.
Devon surely does not want to get hit by this. Looks bad.
Mocking blow block, a guardian card block, a helmet block. The helmet boos you, so that's going to give you another might token. So this Titan's Fist could be a Nothos pretty quickly, which is a pretty good trade for I'm going to give my whole hand but still have something to do.
Bam, 3 might tokens made. Plus the helmet.
Now 4. You guys like, I don't like this math. Let's redo it. What does your hero power say?
It's pretty good. He buys the whole hand, though, so he does get tempo, even though Titan's Fist is really going to come in here for a lot of damage. Blocks it all. Takes 0 damage.
What is that? Is that patience by Devon? Is that finesse by Devon? Is that...
I think that's math.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's just good
These
math.
cards block for more than they attack for. Okay, I'll do that. He's actually not going to swing a Titan's Fist. He has a Mocking Blow, which is perfect because, yes, the hero power, it boos him, giving him a might token for next time. And then it adds damage to itself because he's definitely ahead in life.
Well, this inertia trap is also going to do nothing here. It is going to ping for a damage, though.
Which, would you rather lose by 20 or by 17? You never know.
It's too bad Levi didn't read the chest piece better when he's wearing his LeVar Burton shirt, you know?
I legitimately thought that chess piece was like going to turn off Bolton Lumina, and like the fact that it happens the first time you do damage is like that is a weird thing that has never been written on a card before. So I don't feel too bad for Levi that he misread
Right.
that. That makes sense.
Right. Riptide trigger here could put a card in Arsenal if we wanted. We are not going to. We're going to take our
2 damage.
Yep.
We are making our discard pile better. And we are using our hero power to put a card in. So Nimblism into Bolton Shop for 7. On hit reload, but what would we reload because we don't have a card? So this is just 7 vanilla for Devon to deal with.
He's got a healthy life lead, so if he could do something with 5 cards, he might as well.
Do you like the Crater Hoof by Devon?
I do like that. Get a little Dominace, right?
Maybe that's a... And then that's the new card, Line Steppers. So interesting that maybe he didn't have another arm piece to play against because Levi was always going to be lower health than him because of the hero has 19.
That's correct.
That's one thing to think about for all you reviled people out there is how good are Line Steppers? But even though it's Lyath, he's not going to get a lot of block value from other equipment, so maybe it's less of a consideration.
It's also pretty interesting to have thought of the pairings here for your, like, when you ban one and who you're going to play first. You know what I mean?
Oh, Briar would have run over both of these Guardians. Levi was 1 ban away from taking this tournament. Devon's just smarter.
Interesting thing I know about the draft, heroes still left, Aurora, Viscerai, all still on the table.
How many people were drafting?
It's 8 people.
Oh
8
my
people,
gosh.
3 heroes.
How does Devon have another Mocking Blow? Well, you can run 6 of them in Sage, and I think he's seen 4 already.
Devon thinks it's hilarious to play 1 card, and then when Levi asks how many cards in hand, he gets to say 4.
When you have a Lyath with 4 cards looking at you on an attack that already has 6 damage on it, what's going through your head?
I'm not really sure. He must have auras of suspense, is what I would be thinking, right?
Maybe a Razor Reflex is allowed in this format.
It certainly is.
He's going to hero power just because he has the money to do so. Getting a full block from Levi. He's very afraid of this. If there's a sidestep effect, Levi could just be toast here. There's
And
double Razor Reflex.
Razor
Oh my god. He's smart. This is a perfect read from Levi.
He can read. He's wearing LeVar Burton on his shirt.
LeVar Shirton.
LeVar Shirton. I love it that the background also is just boxes that have been made And boxes yet to be made.
Which shows the preparation levels of our players for this game. Oh, we have it did hit, so we are going to Titan's Fist. So yes, there was kind of a sidestep effect. The block wasn't big enough, and Levi pays with getting bonked by a hammer.
What does he send? Outed for 3? Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that
can't
card
block.
doesn't block at all. What are we calling that by? Oh, he doesn't want to. How could he lose? Send the outed, bro. Is he saying it's a trap? Maybe he wants to use his quiver.
Potentially, I might, depending on what the hand is. We just have a grip of arrows. It looks like the camera angle for Devon's
powder shot.
Harder. Oh yeah. Oh, concealed object being pitched to play intimidate.
Nice. Sadistic scowl.
Correct.
Can't use that card, and this has +5 on it. The math is getting pretty bad. We're gonna add some might tokens on there to add insult to injury. That's actually a card now, so you can't say that.
Yeah.
3 more mites made for Lyath. And mocking blow number 5.
Sheesh. It's becoming a bit mocking how many times we've seen mocking blow.
Levi's got to count, put all of his cards down. And I don't think it'll be enough. He's shaking his head. And honestly, if they don't change the camera angle, you know that there's only 30 seconds left. So,
Ooh, double outed. Killed him.
jeez, Levi, you got to shuffle better, bro. More traps. I guess outed's in there to kill Lyath's allies that don't exist yet, but maybe.
I think it's just it's an aggro deck, right? Like just like go as wide as possible. Wide as possible. Well, congratulations to Devon. Moving on from quarterfinals to semifinals in this 8-person tournament at the Golden Gate Battleground. The Gigaba, hosted by your beautiful community members and bulk boxes, both made, put together, and flat. Perfect. Anything, Blake, before we get out of here?
You know, it was very interesting to see. There was some, I'm going to stick to what I know works. And then there was some, let me try some new flavors. And unfortunately, chocolate and vanilla are probably some of the most popular ice cream flavors of all time, even though they're not that exciting. And I
would
think
say that was
could
kind
be
of vanilla and vanilla there.
bone vanilla, or what is it?
Bone Vizier. No, that's a brute card. That's a
Eggshell and white and bone and all the different colors of shades of white.
It's true. All right,
Shades of Guardian. Yes.
Shades of Guardian. We better get out of here. 50 Shades of Guardian. We're 2 podcasters, so we could just talk post game for 2, maybe 5 hours, and we're going to cut it off here. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you in the next game.
See ya.